Oh yeah, here we are. Here we are, boys. 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 Here we are. Back with episode 178. Back with episode 178. Here we are, boys. Back with episode 178. Come chill with you, boy. Here we are, boys. Back with episode 178. Come chill with you, boy. Anyways, guys, let's get into it. So, hey, before we get into it, guys, before we get into it, my bad, I'm messing up the intro now. Anyways, guys, hey, before we get into it, I have to reiterate this. I have to reiterate this every stream. Every time I'm doing these, guys, I have to reiterate this. If at any point in the stream you hear me stuttering or tripping over my words, I've got a speech impediment. That's why I stutter. That's why I trip over my words. Anyways, guys, let's get into it. So I've got everything organized now. I've got everything organized into a proper playlist now. I've got my music stuff organized. I've got my music stuff organized. What? No. I've got my gaming stuff organized. I've got my gaming stuff organized and my music stuff organized. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so out of sorts this time around. This stream. Anyways, I've got all my stuff organized, guys. I've got all my stuff organized. I've got all my gaming stuff organized and all of my music stuff organized. I've got all that organized into a proper playlist, so feel free to check any of that stuff out if you want. Also, guys, so what do we talk about here? It's what do we talk about here on the channel. Here we talk about anime, manga. Here we talk about anime, manga, comic books, history, mythology, philosophy, and psychology, as well as TV shows, movies, music, all that. Really, I talk about anything and everything. Really, I talk about anything and everything, guys. So yeah. Also, guys, I am a reader. I am a reader, writer, and storyteller. I am a reader, writer, and storyteller, and I'm still working on everything, guys. I'm still working on everything. I'm still working on the White Knight, on Ogre's 8, on the Dragon King trilogy, and the broader world of Evaluria itself. And I'm still working on Gunblade. I'm still working on the Samurai Gunslinger, if you guys as well. All this stuff takes time, though. All this stuff I'm working on takes time. Hello, my dear viewer. Hello, my dear viewer. What's up, guys? What's up? I see it in chat. Okay, now that I've got the introduction and the promotional stuff out of the way, now that we are 3 minutes into it, oh well, now we can actually talk about the other stuff as well. And because I do have a lot of stuff coming, guys, I've got a lot of stuff coming into the channel. I just gotta manage my time properly, and everything should be okay. It should be smooth. Selling through Conceys. I don't know. But yeah, guys, like I said, I've got everything organized into proper playlists now. I've got my music stuff. I've got my gaming stuff and my music stuff organized now. So feel free to check any of that stuff out. Also, guys, I'm continuing to work on all the stories as mentioned earlier. I'm still working on the White Knight, on Ogre's 8, on the Dragon King trilogy, and the broader world and mythology of Evaluria itself. And I'm still working on Gunblade. I'm still working on the Samurai and Gunslinger, if you guys as well. Plus, I do have more music coming. I've got all my music stuff organized into proper playlists now, so y'all can check any of that stuff out. However, I have released I've released 3 songs this year, but I released 2 songs back in January, Effort and Time and Storm of Hope. and then I released Broken Cross last month in February. The next two songs, it will be out in April, and then you will get the fourth and final song in May. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, guys, this just there's a lot, there's a lot that I want to talk about. Like, Invincible is officially over. The third season was phenomenal. And let's see, what else? I mean, I've talked about tons of different anime and manga, tons of different comic books, music, and all that. Like, if I can talk about a topic that I've talked about before on the channel just for a second, guys, there's this band I've been following for 2 to 3 years now. This band's name is Citizen Soldier, and they're working on a new album, Family Heirlooms. Now, Citizen Soldier is a great band, here with songs like I Am Not Okay, Hey Would Anyone Care, Still Breathing, I Hate Myself, Pretend My Pain Away, Wanted, uh, just a bunch of other great songs. Heavy is another great one. A Comparison is another great one. They've got hit after hit after hit, and they've released a brand new song a few weeks ago named, or the song it was, or, or the song is called or titled "The Liar." That's their latest and newest song out right now. However, they've released a few shorts in the past few days, and they are spoiling us. Jake and Citizen Soldier are spoiling us here with these shorts, here with these short snippets of new songs, and I'm all here for it. I am all here for it. I particularly love The Other Side of Pain. Go look it up. They they've released a short of that song, and it's just so good, guys. If you haven't already, go listen to Citizen Soldier's music. Their music is so good. Also, go and subscribe to their go subscribe to their channel as well, and stick around. And just I cannot say enough good stuff about their music. And I believe Jake I believe Jake formed the band. I believe Jake formed the band Citizen Soldier back in 2016. He with their first song, Let It Burn. He with their first song, Let It Burn. And the chorus is this. And and the chorus goes as and the chorus goes as followed. All this hell you've lived and seen. Hang on. All this all all this hell you've lived and seen. Drown it all in gasoline. You were not. Hang on. I got it wrong. Hang on. Hang on, guys. Hang on. I got it. I got it now. I got it now this time. I got it this time. So, all this hell you've lived and seen, drown it all in gasoline. Light a match, pull the pin, you were not who you've been. The past is just lessons learned, light it up and let it burn. There we go. There we go, guys. There we go. Once more. Once more. And this was their first song, guys. This was Citizen Soldier's first song, Let It Burn. So, once more, all this hell you've lived and seen, drown it all in gasoline. Light a match, pull the pin, you were not who you've been, the past is just lessons learned, light it up and let it burn. Perfect. Beautiful. Go listen to the band. please, I implore you, go listen to the band. Go listen to the band. Go listen to the band, guys. They're such a good band. And I am so excited for this new album, Family Heirlooms. Let's go, baby. I cannot wait for this album to drop. I'm super excited, as y'all can clearly tell. But yeah, guys, just do me a favor, leave the stream right now. All 5 of you that are watching, leave the stream right now and go listen to their music. Please, I implore you guys, go listen to their music. Because their music is just so good. The music is so good and just so awesome. Like, I legitimately love their music. But yeah, guys, I talk about them a lot, and I talked about a lot of other stuff too. Like, I've talked to death about how great Wally is. I've talked to death about how good Wally is. Now, Wally is a 2008 Pixar film. It is so good, and I've talked about it. Well, I've talked to death about that film, and I'm not going to talk anymore about it. At least not for a while. Hello, Billy. What's up, Billy? How you doing, bud? How you doing? But yeah, I've also talked about Inside Out and its sequel, Inside Out 2. Inside Out is just a bloody great film. Like, it is truly good film. I mean, it is really good. Like, it's so fascinating, truly. And we have 5 core emotions. And we have 5 emotions in the film. Here we have 5 main emotions in the film. Here we have joy, sadness, fear, disgust, and anger. And the way this film works is so brilliant, and it's truly fascinating from a psychological and and this and this film is truly brilliant from a psychological point of view. Inside Out is such a great film, and its sequel, Inside Out 2, just brings even more complications and more in-depth analysis of Riley's character. Hey, because Inside Out 2 hit the sequel to Inside Out introduces all these new emotions: anxiety, embarrassment, envy, and ennui, I believe. I believe is the 4th and final one. I'm not really sure. I I know anxiety, embarrassment, and envy are a part of the new film, but I'm not really sure how to pronounce the 4th emotion's name. But either way, it is such a good film, dude. Like, Inside Out 2 is it's so good. Like, it truly expands on the original film and does what a sequel should do. It should continue the story in a natural way, and Inside Out does that beautifully. And fear and anxiety, they get along great. Of which I love that. I love that. That is, of course, if you look at Inside Out from a psychological point of view, it is a fascinating film. It is a fascinating film, truly. And if you basically, what am I trying to say here, guys? In my ramblings, in my incoherent speech, in my unarticulated way, and trust me, guys, I'm trying to get better at this. I'm trying. But in my in my rambly type of way, what am I trying to say here? From a psychological point of view, Inside Out and its sequel are brilliant. Like anxiety and fear, they get along great. They get along great because fear leads to anxiety. It's so good, man. It's so from a I I want to go more in depth, right? I want to go more in depth into these films, but yeah, man. I I don't have the yeah. I'm kind of. I mean, I'm not running on E, guys. I'm not running on E. It's just that I gotta actually write this stuff out. I actually have to commit to this, of which I'm working on a lot right now, guys. I'm working on a lot, but Inside Out and Inside Out 2 are brilliant films. Like I love it so much. I love it so much. I, I, I love those films so much. Also, another film I've talked about it before, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio is truly brilliant. It is a brilliant film as well. It's on Netflix. It is 2 hours. Go watch it if you haven't already. Go watch Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio if you haven't already, because it's such a good film, guys. I mean, and I'm going to analyze it further, but I have to. I have so much going through my mind right now, guys. I've got so much. I got my mind racing 90 to nothing right now. And because I'm very bad at this, guys. I'm very bad at this. Because I've got a lot of stuff in here. I got a lot of stuff in here, guys. I got a lot of knowledge and a lot of information about movies, TV shows, and the subjects I brought up earlier, like anime, manga, comic books, etc. I have a lot of knowledge on those things, guys, and I truly want to analyze them and dissect them and critique them more. But I'm gonna have to dedicate streams to those topics and to certain stories and certain songs and certain movies and certain books and comic books that I want to talk about. Like like this is just amazing. This is just truly great. You are right, Billy. You are right. You are right. That is one of the best adaptations of Pinocchio. That is one of the best adaptations of Pinocchio. But yeah, guys, I love it so much. I love storytelling in general so much. And I like horror as well, right? Like I love Stephen King. I love H.P. Lovecraft. I love Edgar Allan Poe and and all and all of those guys. Plus the original Halloween films are good. Like the original Halloween films with Michael Myers, those are great films and all that. So yeah. It's alright, Frankie. It's alright. It's alright, man. You're not that late, Frankie. You're not that late. Y'all want Billy. Billy. you want a stream, a presentation about my stories, about my work? Maybe. Maybe one day, bud. Maybe one day I'll give you that. Maybe one day I'll do it. Maybe one day I'll do it, Billy. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Wait, Frankie. Paul Rubin? Wait, Paul Rubens played a Pinocchio? I did not know that. I did not know that. If that is true, if that is true, if if it is so, then that's very, very interesting. Hey, then that is very, very interesting. Like, that is very, very interesting. Hey, Frankie, that's very, very interesting. But there's something that you bring up, Frankie, that I will I I will finally answer the question that you keep asking in tomorrow night's stream. I will answer your question once and for all. Who would win in a fight? Batman or Punisher? Who would win in a fight? Bruce Wayne or Frank Castle? I will answer that question once and for all tomorrow night, Frankie. Tomorrow night, I will answer that question once and for all. So, yeah, I will answer that question. I will answer that question tomorrow night. I mean, it's a tricky question, guys. It is a tricky question. I would say Punisher because he is a pure madman, and even though he has no powers like Bruce, like Batman, he's just insane and a pure killing machine. He is a pure killing machine. However, Batman has contingency plans for practically everything. So who's to say he doesn't have a contingency plan for the Punisher, for Frank Castle? It's a fascinating question, one that I will truly dive into tomorrow night. I will truly dive into it tomorrow night. But yeah, it's a fascinating question, that's for sure. That's for sure. It's definitely a fascinating question. It is definitely a fascinating question. That is true. That is true. Because you're right, Billy. Batman does not kill. Batman does not kill. However, he would Frank force his hand. He would Frank force Batman's hand. He would Frank basically force Batman to kill him. Because given Frank's given Frank's he given his motivation given his motivation and his pure willpower and determination, Frank Castle will not stop killing these criminals because he lost his family. Frank Castle is an ex-military man who lost his family in a horrid and horrible accident. and his lust for revenge, his lust for just bloodshed, would Bruce have no choice but to put him down? I do not know, guys. That is a fascinating topic. Who would win, Batman or Punisher? Who would win, Bruce Wayne or the Punisher? Or no, who would win, Batman or the Punisher? Who would win, Bruce Wayne or Frank Castle? And it's a fascinating question. Also, guys, tonight, this is completely off topic, but oh well. Tonight is the next episode of Daredevil Born Again. Tonight is the next episode of Daredevil Born Again, of which I'm very excited for, and probably gonna watch after the stream is over. After the stream, I'm gonna watch it. So, yeah. It's just, yeah, I mean, I started this stream a lot like how I started last night's stream, with no idea of what to, with no idea of what to talk about, because I got too much. I have too much on my mind. I got too much I want to talk about. I have too much I want to go into, of which is a problem. And I've spoken about this many times, guys. At this point, I'm just looking at that clock, just waiting for the time to, just waiting for the time, just waiting for the time to, just waiting for the time, just waiting for the timer, rather, my bad. Just waiting for the timer to hit the hour mark, so that way I can end stream and do what I gotta do. But I don't know, guys. I don't know. Tonight just seems a bit off, I guess. Tonight just seems a bit off, a bit weird in a way. I just don't know, guys. I just don't know. I mean, we're gonna hit the hour mark clearly, but I don't know. It's just something don't feel right. I mean, my stomach's not upset. My stomach doesn't hurt. Like, I'm not in pain. It's just hard to describe, guys. It's hard to describe. I started great. Thank you. Thank you, Billy. Thank you. But yeah, guys. I mean, like, I told you all that I was taking a break from stories because I wanted to catch up on a lot of TV, which I have. If, of course, I know he's not here. I know he's not here at the moment, but Smokey, if he were here, he he asked me to watch this show. I think Secret Levels is the name of it. It looks like a animated anthology series, but I'm not sure. But I think I want to. I think I want to start. I think I want to finish slash. I think I want to finish or continue watching Love, Death, Robots first and finish that up, and then go and watch Secret Levels. But I don't know. It's just, it's weird, you know. It's weird. Why am I thinking about that? I don't know why I'm thinking about that. Why am I? why did that pop into my brain, guys? Why did that, of all things, pop into my head? And I'll tell y'all what I'm thinking of at the moment. I'll tell y'all what I'm thinking of, and I have no idea why I'm thinking this. I just today is Tuesday. Tonight is or today is Tuesday, and I'm thinking of a episode of SpongeBob. I have no idea why. The episode title is Graveyard Shift. I believe it is a season 2 episode. In fact, I got the controller right here. I'm gonna go and check right quick, guys. I'm gonna go and check right quick. I'm gonna go and check just right quick, guys. Just right quick, I'm gonna go and check and see what episode it is. And see what episode it is. Because I believe, let me see here. Yes, it is season 2, episode 16. So I know why. I know why I'm thinking about it. Because today is Tuesday, and season 2, episode 16 of SpongeBob is the episode Graveyard Shift, to where Mr. Krabs, he decides to keep the Krusty Mr. Krabs in the episode Graveyard Shift, season 2, episode 16. He decides to keep the Krusty Krab. He decides to keep the Krusty Krab open for 24 hours straight, and being stuck with SpongeBob at the Krusty Krab all night is not fun. At least not in Squidward's mind, or from Squidward's point of view. So Squidward has a bit of fun here. And creates a ghost story of a fry cook who cut off his hand by mistake. The hash slinging slasher. It's 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 such a good episode, guys. It is such a good, creepy, scary episode. Like I remember the first time I watched that episode as a kid. I was legitimately creeped out by it. I was legitimately creeped out by that episode. It is so good, it is so funny, and I really do enjoy it. But yeah, guys, I've just got. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Man, my allergies. It's getting to be springtime, and April and May are coming, and when those months come, my allergies just get real bad. But that's fine, I guess. I don't know what to do. I mean, I know I have it in my head. And here's the funny thing, guys. Here's the funny thing. Is that as soon as this stream is over, as soon as I hit end stream and post this to the channel, my mind, I will automatically think of ideas, hey, that I could have done on the stream, and stuff I wanted to talk about on the stream but didn't. That's how this goes. That's how this always goes. Y'all get the streams every night from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. And it seems like every stream after I'm done, after I hit in stream, I think of more and more and more and more and more ideas. I don't know why I do, I just do. Like, right now, going through my mind, just thinking of stuff to, like, entertain you, I guess. But, Yeah, I mean, I've got a few shorts on the channel if you want to watch them. They're pointless though, and everything else is organized into proper playlists if you want to watch just my random crap. But yeah, guys, I'm not sure. I guess I'm not feeling it tonight, guys. I don't know why. I do not know why I'm not feeling it tonight, man. I mean, it's a good night, baby. Good night, everybody. I love Wacko, Yakko, and Dot. I love the Animaniacs. Dear God, why am I thinking about the Animaniacs? I don't, I don't know, but yeah, it's just crazy. Ah, I mean, we still got a lot of time to kill, guys. So I gotta think of something. Gotta think of something, you know. Like, I could drone on for hours and hours and hours about a lot of things. Like, I've actually thought about this for a while now. I've actually thought about doing this particular thing for a while now. And possibly starting a podcast with my older brother. Just possibly, like starting a podcast with my eldest brother, and we just talk about stuff. Like, we talk about stories and history and mythology and philosophy and psychology and all that. We talk about the works of Tolkien, like The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, etc. Like, because, guys, I could go on about all that, guys. I could go on about all that stuff. Like, I could do, I could, I could talk for 2 hours straight about Wall-E, Inside Out, and its sequel, Inside Out 2. I could do a 2 to 3 hour stream on Pinocchio alone. Like, all I have to do to make these streams work, guys, all I have to do all I have to do is organize my thoughts and just stay on topic. Like, let's say I actually want to do a deep dive and analyze, critique, and deconstruct Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, of which, like I said, it's on Netflix. It is a 2 hour film. I do not care. It's bloody brilliant. Go watch it if you haven't already. Go watch it if you haven't already. It's on Netflix. It's a bloody brilliant film. But anyways, back on topic. So let's say I wanted to do that, guys. I would talk for I would talk for an hour straight about Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio and actually analyze it and critique it and deconstruct it. Like, what are the themes and lessons in the film? What does the film talk about? And what is the film trying to say? I would talk about all that stuff. I would talk about all that stuff, guys. I would talk about all that. I will, Frankie. I will check out that adaptation of Pinocchio. I will. I'll check it out if I can. But yeah. Plus, just animation in general, guys. Like, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, like I keep on, like I keep saying, it is a 2 hour film. It's on Netflix. but it is a stop motion film. It is a stop motion film, and it's beautifully animated. It is beautifully animated, and it is so well done. It is so well done. Yes, rest in peace, Paul Rubensons, aka Pee Wee Herman. But yeah, guys, Pinocchio, Guillermo del Toro's The Pinocchio is just, it's such just a good film. And wait, where was I going here with this? I had a point. Oh, that's right. I remember the point now. Okay, the so the film is stop motion animation, of which, guys, I love animation in general. I love animation in general, particularly 2D, aka traditional animation, like a lot of classic anime like Dragon Ball, Bleach, Naruto, One Punch Man, One Piece, etc., etc., Hunter x Hunter, Shaman King, Inuyasha. A lot of a lot of anime is done in traditional hand drawn 2D animation, of which Japan, I feel Japan still respects and honors 2D, aka traditional hand-drawn animation. Now, that's not to say America and the Western world doesn't. I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying at all, guys. I'm saying I think it's more common. I think traditional 2D animation is more commonly practiced over in Japan here than it is America. But yet, hey, but yet I may also be hey, but yet I may also be wrong about that as well. In fact, I probably am wrong about that as well. Because here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. I think 2D animation, traditional hand-drawn animation, has been slowly dying for a very long time, and particularly here in America, and particularly with movies. Now, with TV shows, we see it all the time. And we see hand-drawn, aka 2D animation, more here in America with TV shows than in movies. Like, think of like classic cartoons, right? Like the classic like the classic original Disney films, Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, Hippie and the Beast, etc., etc. Also think of classic kids cartoons. Also think of classic kids cartoons like SpongeBob, Avatar, Teen Titans, Samurai Jack, Dexter's 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 Laboratory, Johnny Bravo, Scooby Doo, etc., etc. We see 2D, aka traditional hand drawn animation, a lot more in TV shows, at least here in America, than we do in movies. And another dying art form is stop motion animation, of which, like I said, Pinocchio is a stop motion anim- a Pinocchio. Guillermo del Toro, aka Netflix's A Pinocchio, is a stop motion animated film. And stop motion, to be fair, I think is also a dying animation form. Puppetry is also dead, I think, and claymation is on its way out. Now, guys, I am not an animator. I don't know I don't know all that much about animation and how it works behind the scenes. I'm just a huge fan of it, right? I'm just a huge fan of animation in general. And I also love CG animation, aka 3D animation, aka CGI. Like, I love the Kung Fu Panda films, if for example, and the How to Train Your Dragon films. And films like that. It's just so, so good. but my favorite form of animation will always be the traditional hand-drawn style 2D animation. But yeah, guys, like DreamWorks is my second favorite animation studio next to Studio Ghibli. I mean, there's two films in particular that DreamWorks, well, there's a lot of stuff. There is a lot of stuff that DreamWorks has done in the animation world, like the pre-mentioned Kung Fu Panda. Now, Kung Fu Panda, that trilogy is a phenomenal. Kung Fu Panda 4, Kung Fu Panda 4 never happened. It doesn't exist. Kung Fu Panda 4 is a horrible film, and they ruined it. They ruined the franchise, at least in my opinion, with Kung Fu Panda 4. It was a perfect trilogy. Why'd you mess that up, DreamWorks? Why'd you mess that up? Either way, Kung Fu Panda is a phenomenal film. It's a phenomenal franchise with beautiful CG animation. Another thing, and this is my favorite thing, they've done. This is my favorite thing Hidden DreamWorks has ever done. The How to Train Your Dragon trilogy. The How to Train Your Dragon trilogy is also very, very well done. It is beautifully animated, and I love the story of these three movies. The How to Train Your Dragon trilogy with Hiccup, Astrid, Tough Nut, Rough Nut, Snotlout, all these good characters. Not to not to mention the dragons themselves, like Toothless, Stormfly, etc., etc. Like, I love this trilogy. I think it is the greatest thing that Hidden DreamWorks has ever done. I think the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy is one of the greatest film trilogies of all time. I I I dare say the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy is up there here with the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Now, that may be too now that may be too much. That may be too high praise, but oh well, you're not gonna change my mind. The How to Train Your Dragon trilogy, in my opinion, is the greatest thing DreamWorks has ever done. It is because I love DreamWorks. Like I said, they have produced some beautiful animated films over the years and years and years they've been doing this. Like I mentioned, the Kung Fu Panda trilogy and the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy, especially the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy, stands out amongst one of their best works. However, there's two traditionally 2D hand-drawn animated films that I love from DreamWorks as well. Number one is Prince of Egypt. Now, the Prince of Egypt, I believe, is a 1998 work, if I'm not mistaken. Hang on. I'm a double check that right quick. I'm gonna double check that just right quick if you don't mind. I'm gonna double check that. Right quick. Got it. Okay, here we go. Okay. Yeah, 19. I was right. Okay, I was right. 1998. I was right about that. So, The Prince of Egypt is a 2D animated film. is a DreamWorks 2D animated film. It's a traditionally hand-drawn animated film by DreamWorks in 1998, and it is a bloody brilliant film. Truly, it adapts the second book of the Bible, Exodus, beautifully and expertly, in my opinion. It's such a good film. And the other traditional hand-drawn film I love so much by DreamWorks is Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron. That is a 2002 a traditionally animated film by DreamWorks, and that's another great film in my opinion. That is another great film in my opinion. And I see that we are 10 minutes away. I see that we are 10 minutes away, well, 9 minutes away now. I see that we are 9 minutes away from the hour mark. But yeah, guys, I do apologize in advance if this stream it was rather rambly and incoherent. I just didn't know what to do tonight, or I knew what to do, but I got overwhelmed by my choices and what to talk about, because it's a fascinating thing, you know. And it's a fascinating thing. It's going good. It's going good, my dear viewer. It's going good. I've had a great day. I've had a great day. But yeah, it's a fascinating thing. Animation is. Animation is truly a beautiful way of storytelling, in my opinion. Also, I know no one is gonna care about this in particular, but who here has seen a Disney TV show, Kim Possible? Who here has seen Kim Possible? Kim Possible was a freaking great show. I loved it all the way through. The the chemistry between the characters and all that, truly just a phenomenal. Truly just great, man. I love Kim Possible. It's a good show. It's on Disney Plus. Go watch it. It's also great. Also, if it isn't Ferb, that was also a goated show in my opinion. That was also a great show. Hey, but the two main animation, well, not the two main animation, but the two main children's networks that come to my mind are Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. I hate my speech impediment. I hate my speech impediment. It is so stupid. My speech impediment is so effing stupid. I hate it. Either way, Nickelodeon had some straight banger shows like SpongeBob, Hey Arnold, Ren and Stimpy, Hey the Fairy Odd Parents, Danny Phantom, Avatar, etc., etc. Now, Cartoon Network also had some bangers. Like Scooby Doo, Adventure Time, Scooby Doo, Teen Titans, Samurai Jack, etc., etc. Can y'all tell I'm a nerd? Can y'all tell I love this crap? Can y'all? Oh, they also had the wait. No. I was about to say Cartoon Network also had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but that's wrong. No, my good sir, you're wrong about that. It was Nickelodeon. It was Nickelodeon that had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They're 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 also that is the it's God, I love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles so much. I could go into them as well. I could talk about their origins as well. It's so fascinating, guys. I could talk about a lot of stuff. I could go on and on and on and on and on. But yeah, guys, I mean, there's so much. Like, there's so much stuff I want to talk about. Like, I wanted to talk about in last night's stream, I wanted to talk about this one show, right? It's a medical drama, House MD. Now, I'm not sure. Now, I'm not sure. Oh, God, I hate my allergies. Hey, but I'm not sure how many of y'all have watched or even heard of House MD, but the best way I could describe the show is this. Okay, the best way I can describe the show is this. Imagine Sherlock Holmes. Imagine Sherlock Holmes if he were a doctor. That's the best way I can describe House MD. But yeah, it's a good show. It's a good show. But yeah, guys, I've got a lot of stuff done. I've done a lot of work on a lot of stuff. Like, I'm still like working on my stories. I'm still working on the books, guys. I'm still working on my books. I'm still I'm still working on the music on the side. I do it mostly as a hobby though. And I'm also like interested in philosophy and psychology and storytelling in general. Like, I've read a lot of good books, guys. I've read The Hunger Games. I've read The Hunger Games, 1984, practically all of J.R.R. Tolkien's works. I've read C.S. Lewis. I've read his works. I've read like Narnia and all that. I've also read I've also clearly read in the Bible. I've read more of the Old Testament than I have in the New Testament. But yeah, that's cool. And I've also read The Giver, Lord of the Flies, Dracula and Frankenstein. And like I mentioned earlier, I've read a lot of H.P. Lovecraft and Edgar Allan Poe and their works. And I've also read Dante's A Divine Comedy, aka the Commedia, Inferno, Purgatorio, and Paradiso. I've also read I've either read half or all of William Shakespeare's works, like Hamlet, Othello, Romeo and Juliet, King Lear, Macbeth, etc., etc. So, yeah, I've clearly read a lot, guys. I've clearly read a lot. Frankie, what? That's awesome, Frankie. That is awesome. That's awesome, Frankie. That's awesome, bud. Bro, that's good to hear, bud. That's good to hear. That's good to hear, Frankie. That's very good to hear. Hello, my dear viewer. Hello. But yeah, guys, the stream is winding down now. The stream is winding down. And I really don't care about either numbers or the views or how many subscribers I have. I mean, I am grateful. Do not get me wrong, guys. Hey, do not get me wrong. I'm grateful for all 500 plus of you. And I sincerely thank y'all. I sincerely thank y'all for subscribing to me and sticking with me on this journey and all that. I really do thank y'all. Hey, but I don't care about either numbers and how many views or how many subs I have. However, if we can get to 1,000 subs by the end of the year, if y'all can do it, if y'all can help me reach 1,000 subs, hey, before the end of the year, or yeah, if y'all can help me reach 1,000 subs, hey, before the end of the year, I will do something very, very special on the channel. I will do something very, very special on the channel. If y'all can get me to 1,000 subs before the end of the year. But yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much it for this stream, guys. That's pretty much it, because we have hit the hour mark, guys. Here we have hit the hour mark, and with that, y'all know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications. Turn on all post notifications. So that we never miss a video, and you'll be notified whenever I upload. And with that, guys, I am outie. I love you guys, and thank you guys. Why do I always do this? I haven't done that in a while. I haven't screwed up in the outro in a while, I think. But yeah. Anyways, guys, here we have hit the hour mark. Here we have hit the hour mark, guys. And with that, y'all know what to do. Why do I always do this? I screw up the outro. Third time's the charm, right? Third time's the charm. Here we have hit the hour mark, guys, and with that, y'all know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe, turn on post notifications, turn on all post notifications, so that way you never miss a video, and you'll be notified whenever I upload. And with that, guys, I am outie. I love you guys, and thank you guys.